bugs and flies everywhere now. Maybe I'm too close to this grassland area. Well, it's nice to be in town again after a day just on the beach by the coast. Boring stories. That'll be cut. That'll be absolutely on the scrap heap where it belongs. That little thing. Oh, it's good to be in a town. It's good to be in a town. And spending time on the beach. French drivers aren't satisfied unless you're on the bumper of the car in front. I mean, there's a queue of 10 cars here. There's no point in me getting any closer to this van, but I'm getting aggressively followed for leaving too much of a gap. This van in front's already overtaken me for absolutely no purpose other than to get 10 metres ahead in the queue. Well, I'm in Sant. Looks like another nice historic town. Do like walking around these old cities where everything's really compact and built up on hills and every little bit of space is used. Who knew there were so many places in France? Knew about Paris and Marseille and Bordeaux, Toulouse, but there's loads of other places. Come on. Hello. Hi. Well, there is an amphitheatre up here, but it seems like they're doing restoration or reconstruction, so using their machines, then it'll ruin the vibe for me. Well, it's amazing, really. So much stuff is still intact from the Roman. I didn't even know Roman really occupied France to this extent. Can't be having that though. And I was worried when I left Normandy that the places I would reach like the Midlands of France and it would just be like their version of kind of Leicester and Ipswich and these kind of sprawling masses, but every town is just a really nice size, very picturesque, lots of nice things to see and do. But I've got an Airbnb ce soir. looks like their power system can handle all the things I'm charging in this room, which is good. Don't want to short circuit the house and have them to come up here. So so far so good. What are you doing there? Not on the pillow. I'm just uploading some videos. That's it. Checking out.
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah. And
If necessary here.
Yeah.
Okay.
that was a nice day with Jeremy and his wife here. £20. I did find a place with a washer and dryer because I wanted to do my laundry, but I did it a few days ago, and I'm glad I didn't turn up with a big bag of dirty clothes for a one-night stay. But this is a really nice area. Lots of lovely villages and just good stuff. So I'm gonna go to Brantôme. Well, weather looks nice today. It's a 10k hike around this area that I'm going to do today. And we'll start with the grounds around this abbey. It's looking amazing today. I mean, this whole area is just a delight. But that was a nice walk around the hills of Brantôme. Not sure what to do now. Look at that. Well, as idyllic as this spot is, I am going to move on. These little citron things are quite popular around France at the moment. Come to Périgueux, I think. Busy quayside parking area. Saw a couple of spots on my way. Up and her. I think that's about as good as I'm going to get. Well, this is Périgueux. Another lovely city. Very clean.
Ils font la photo.
Well, it was €3.50 a pint at Watson's pub. I was sceptical because I thought a pint, that might just be marketing. Like, do they really know what a pint means? It was. 4.8% of that. Probably shouldn't have had to.
I got the munchies, man. I got the munchies.
This looks like a terrible carrefour. Bonsoir.
5 nug, £5.
€5.50 for cauliflower grown in France. It's not what I was wanting to buy, but really put me off the whole place. Who knew? Who knew this kind of place existed? Deep in the Dordogne. I was going to stay down the river tonight. I literally just this moment changed my mind because of that car. Who knows how late people will be coming back. Everywhere I've been today in the car stinks of sulphur, like that ammonia kind of. And this is like a town. I'm worried it might be something in the car or something in the air conditioning. It's a concern. I used the cheap gasoline. It was like E10. It's got 10% ethanol in. Is that the smell? It's definitely local now. There's no way this is like a whole region stinks of that. It's got to be in the car. Okay, we're here. And it looks bloody ideal. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. Just love drinking it in. All the opportunities, all the great spots. Look at all this. Look at it. Few cars dotted around. Perfect bit of cover. Looks like the battery's leaking sulfuric acid, which is a relief. I was worried it was the catalytic converter or something, but I'll just get that replaced. I meant to get the new battery before I left, but I just didn't get around to it. And it's not, the battery's been struggling for a while, but that's fine, manageable. Alright, off to a mechanic this morning, if the car starts. Okay. Alright, I made it. Stinking out the whole of the Dordogne. But it's good, this place is like on a big retail park, so you got a hypermarket, you got McDonald's, you got boulangerie, patisserie. So. Oh. It ended up costing €260 because it's a start-stop battery, which I only just learnt about now. But I think of all the places it could have happened on my trip, and it's pretty good to be somewhere like this and taken care of. So I've needed a new battery for a while. Let's just hope that smell is gone. Just look how quickly, look how quickly that goes down. That used to take twice as long. Look at some of the scenery and houses around here. Amazing drive.
He just needs a bit of time. We always said this at the start, that he was going to be the one that would probably need more time, because he's coming from such a different league and level. Whereas with Gray, you know, he's more ready-made, and Odegaard's only 19. Again, he's played in the English game as well, and you can't underestimate just what that does for a player.
Looks like the market's just packing up, but another stunning town. Oh, this is one of the best places I've ever visited. And another win for travelling in the off season, because even though it's Saturday afternoon, it's really quiet. But still, good amount of locals at the bistros and cafes. Well, that was a really nice walk around Sarlat. The guy from the garage wore his shoes in my car and left mud in my footwell. And all I have to do is just carry on driving, and there's going to be more great places to discover. The Dordogne. I'd obviously heard of it, but I didn't know what it was about, and I'm in it. I'm doing it now, and it's great. Busy in Gourdon. Look how convenient this is. Well, there's a campsite nearby I'm going to check out. It's a weird thing for me to just completely dismiss a place designed for sleeping in your vehicle. So check it out. Well, yeah, this is a much better car park. I don't need to see the the official camping car area. No need to get involved in that. I'll just stick myself in the corner of this lovely normal car park. Perfect. Just looking for the optimal spot, because there is a recycling thing just there, so I don't want anyone stopping to drop off their bottles and making noise and exchanging glances with me, so that's a risk. There is a bench there as well. I don't think anyone uses it. It's just triangulating different options, but they're all good. You see, that's a risk. That is not. That is suboptimal here. That's a breach. That's a security breach right there. Turn it around so the window covers at the back that side. That is another major breach. Where are they going? They are hanging out at that bench. Well, if that bench is the only thing down here, that's fine. That won't be long. We got some potential disruptors here. Let's hope they're in this van. Bingo. That was a close one. If that was locked or occupied, I would have been in a lot of trouble.